Hello everyone. So today in this video we're gonna be looking at the types of the vector. I have written the first type of vector. Let's just study. Okay. Before going ahead, I just wanna tell you some important points related to vector. I hope you're gonna study and look up at this. Okay. So first of all, let's see how can we represent a vector. The representation of a vector is A with this arrow. Alright, this is the representation of a normal vector. Now talking about the magnitude, this is for the direction. Alright, अगर हमें किसी वेक्टर की डायरेक्शन शो करनी होती है बेसिकली तो वी यूज़ दिस एंड नॉर्मली टू रिप्रेजेंट अ वेक्टर वी यूजुअली यूज़ arrow. I'm not good at this, but let's just draw. Okay, arrow. And अगर हमें if we wanted to uh, you know represent a vector magnitude, so we have this modulus, this mode. Alright, mode को एक vector को mode में रखना, that is the representation of the magnitude of the vector. Alright, next up, this is the representation of a vector at a theoretical way. Now we're going to talk about the representation of a vector in a graphical way. हमने एक ग्राफ बनाया and we have like started from the origin और हमने किसी एरो से इसको शो कर दिया the direction. Alright, for example this is its length. Alright, ये लेंथ आ गई हमारे पास and this head is known as the direction. Okay, we can also represent this, just giving you a basic intro about this. We're gonna study that in detail. This is the tail of the vector, this is the tail, and that's the head of the vector. Alright, that's the head. So not just going in detail, just giving you a quick review about. Now we're gonna see the types of the vector. Alright, first vector is parallel vector. Alright, parallel vector, the vector which have the same direction. Let's just draw the directions. Alright, this is the direction, right? Vector direction. Alright, but different magnitudes. डायरेक्शन इज़ द सेम, यू कैन सी डायरेक्शन सेम है, इस दिशा में जा रहा है, इस दिशा में जा रहा है, द मैग्नीट्यूड आर डिफरेंट. मैग्नीट्यूड मीन्स तादाद, नंबर. दिस हैज़ less magnitude and this has more magnitude. Alright, so that is why we are calling it as a parallel vector. The vector which have the same direction, it is going this side, both are going this side, but they have different magnitudes अलग है. ये बड़ा है, ये छोटा है, and this is the longer one. Alright, तो हमारे पास magnitude change आ गया. For example, I'm going to give you another example that one vector is coming here, another is coming here. So can we name this as a parallel vector? Yes, of course. Why won't we call this as a parallel vector? It's coming here and it's coming here. This is also a parallel vector because it have the same direction, plus it have the magnitude different. Alright, so that is why this vector is known as parallel vector. Alright, okay guys, we have another vector type that is known as anti-parallel vectors. Alright, so anti-parallel vector are the vector which are opposite in direction. Alright, let's just make the vector that are opposite in direction. हमने बना लिए दो vector that are opposite in direction. Let's just read another line. And do not have the same magnitude. Alright, जिनकी लेंथ, जिनकी तादाद सेम नहीं है, तो the vector are opposite in direction. This vector is going in this direction, so it will be opposite. The next vector would be opposite and will be not the same in the magnitude. Alright, so this vector is known as anti-parallel vector. alright. Opposite in direction, yes, it is opposite in direction, and does not have the same magnitude. This have the more magnitude, for example 5 centimeter, and this have this more magnitude. The more magnitude, they have 10 magnitude, 10 centimeter, alright. So that is why this is known as the anti-parallel vector, alright. Alright guys, so we have another type of the vector that is known as equal vectors, alright. Let's just read the equal vector. Equal vector is the third type, the vector having the same magnitude, alright, and the same direction. It would be quite easy, alright. The vector have the same magnitude and the same direction, alright. So this vector is known as equal vector. I hope that is clear. Or it could be in this way. I am making in that direction. It could be in this way, but the direction would be same. Both have the same magnitude. Or it can be in this direction. It can be, both can be in direction, but the statement must follow. Alright. Alright guys, we have another vector that is negative vector, alright. So vector is like the vectors equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Now you can say that this type of definition must relate with anti-parallel vectors. Let's just see that again. There is a little bit minor difference between both of them, is that opposite in direction. Now what it is saying, yes, opposite is in direction and do not have the same magnitude, but here the vector have the equal magnitude. So yeah, they both have difference. दोनों को we do not have to combine. Opposite in direction, yes, exactly, this is opposite in direction, but it do not have the same magnitude, and exactly here it have the same magnitude. Alright, let's just draw this. We have equal in magnitude, and opposite in direction. For example, this is 10 centimeter and this is minus 10 centimeter. Alright, I hope that is clear. Now we'll move toward like another type, and that is free vectors. Okay guys, we have another type, interesting type of vector. I'm really sorry for the mispronunciation. Let's just do it. Okay, we have free vector, the vector which is displaced parallel to itself. Okay, अब आपको थोड़ी मुश्किल होगी. Let me just draw. For example, this is the coordinate system, right? Up, for example, the vector is over here, right? The main point that I'm going to tell you is that why you must be thinking कि ये origin से it's not joined, because free vector do not fix, the tail of the free vector do not fix from the origin. This is the tail, alright, it do not fix from the origin, alright. That is why these are known as free vectors. So for example, this is the free vector, and I am gonna displaced, as the free vector definition says, displaced parallelly. Parallel means to its like in the same direction. For example, this and these are both parallel, आमने सामने, right? हमने पढ़ा था in the previous vector type. So this would be if I'm gonna draw a free vector over here, so yes, it would be the same, it would be parallel to itself, alright. Free vector is the vector that could be placed. For example, this is the vector free vector. Now I'm gonna displace this free vector here, over here, for some reason. So when I'm gonna displace this vector and to shift this vector अगर मुझे इसको shift करना होगा, तो I would be shifting it parallelly, and I won't change the magnitude. Magnitude will not be changed. And next up, you need to remember three things. It would be parallelly shifting, and it won't be fixing from the origin, and it will not change is its मैग्नीट्यूड. ऑलराइट, ये एक वेक्टर है, मुझे इसको शिफ्ट करना है. आई वांट टू मेक इट फ्री वेक्टर, तो आई एम गोना मेक इट ओवर हेयर. I will change its position, I will displace this parallelly, and I'll not change its magnitude as well. Alright, so that will be, in this case, this will be known as the free vector. I hope that is clear. Alright, this is a very interesting type of the vector, that is null vector. Null vector, right? So null vector is a vector whose magnitude is 0. Alright, now how it can be 0? Let's just prove it. We have one condition. The null vector is obtained by adding two vectors whose which are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Equal है, magnitude में equal है. I'm gonna draw, okay, but opposite in direction. Opposite है डायरेक्शन के अंदर. दे बोथ आर इक्वल इन मैग्नीट्यूड. 10 इसका भी है, बट एज दिस इज ऑपोजिट तो यहाँ पे -10 आ जाएगा. ऑलराइट, वी नो दिस इज़ अ सिंपल मैथमेटिक्स. आई एम रियली सॉरी. सो null vector, let's just read again, whose magnitude is 0. We're gonna prove it. Null vector is obtained by adding two vectors. हमने दो vectors को ऐसे ऐड करना है. here is one vector, here is another vector. हमने दो ऐसे vectors को ऐड करना है which are equal in magnitude. this is 10 and this is also 10, but opposite in direction. Yes, here this is going in this direction, one vector is going in this direction, another is going in this direction. Alright, so how we gonna prove it? Let me just draw a good diagram so that 10 equal in magnitude, opposite in direction. Tell me which type is this? This is the type of negative vector. Right, we have understood this. Where is that? Yes, vector equal in magnitude, opposite in direction. Right, so you can, instead of this statement, यहाँ से statement, you can also write equal vectors. Oh sorry, negative vector. तो अब the statement says that obtained by, मिलता कब है हमें null vector? ऐड करने से. तो if we add the negative vector जो हमने निकाला है, that is a vector plus, this is the condition right now. So how it will be the null vector? अगर if we gonna see, तो we have 10 plus -10, right? So plus minus, we have minus. 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. Right, we have the null vector whose magnitude is 0. Get it? This is how we have proved the null vector. Okay.